K60USY, Delta Mike 06.
see here. We're getting pretty close. 222 Bozo Nets. You're getting ready to go. There must be somebody out here just to tell me that I'm transmitting K6USY, KM6SRR, or KW6S, who I'm pointed at, K6MYC.
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100.
I got you, Aaron. Not real strong, but we got you. Good evening to you. And we'll probably get better copy after another small rotation here. K6USY, K6 KM6SRR, K6MYC, and of course we got Brittany in there as well. Over.
Roger, roger.
Well, let's see, Rob's got some kind of an Aries thing, doesn't he, on this night? Doesn't he have an Aries meeting or something?
Yeah, they have the net. They have the net over on the repeater.
Yeah, okay, so he'll be over here later. We're just kind of waiting around for Tom to get in the shack there. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. KW6S, KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. He didn't work the contest, so he can't be resting. He's got to be just doing something else in the background there. Well, let me do this. Let me slide up into the Bay Area and see if we can pick up Fred and a few others here.
This is Kilo 6 Whiskey.
Okay, I hear you, Paul. Not real strong, but I'm not pointed up into the Bay Area much yet. KW6 or K6 Whiskey India Sugar 637. Good evening, and how are you doing? Did you work any contests, or did you just rest the weekend? Over.
No contest for me over the weekend, Mike. This is K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Your signal port is 555 when you pointed more up in the bounce direction for me. Good signal. No, on the weekend I was either working on electronics and some audio amplifiers, or actually trying to get a firewood pile together for the winter. Over.
Okay, very good. I got 2 winters worth of firewood already stacked up. I didn't even get halfway through my pile last year, so I got last year's and whatever I did this year, which is a ton more. So I got wood to burn, with needless to say. Anyway, good to hear you. I moved the antenna a little bit, and you're nice and strong now, so we've got a good path across the valley. Over.
Roger that. Yep, I'm pointed 205 degrees right now, which is just a little bit south of the Bay Area. That's optimum direction for you, but I could move into the Bay Area with 210, 215 degrees would be good. I need to relay check-ins for the Clear Lake folks, the KA60SX and N1PPP. Over.
Okay, thanks for checking in, Kent and Dave there. 160 and 336. Hopefully I'll be able to hear them when I point up that way. I hope they'll stick around and try and get through at least Dave. I won't ever hear Kent. He's too far down in the hole there. Anyway, you're sounding good. And we should be waking up some of the other guys now in the Bay Area. So we'll take a standby and see who else is hearing us over there. I'm a little far up for Fred, but maybe this is going to be okay. We'll see. QRZ, the Bay Area, Anybody on 222 here, K6MYC?
SOK here. Good evening, Mike. 86 SOK. You're really strong here. Good 20 over 9.
Oh, yeah, you're very loud, Fred. 507. Good to hear you. Big, strong signal tonight.
Yeah, the conditions here are much better than last week. Boy, this is really good conditions. Very warm day, about 84 degrees, so maybe there's an inversion layer over the valley, so maybe I'm skipping underneath the heat.
Yeah, I don't know what we got up to today, but I might have not paid any attention to it. It might have gotten to 84, but I doubt it. It didn't seem like it got much past 80, but I was out crawling around on my hands and knees pulling weeds, so I wasn't paying much attention to the temperature. Anyway, it's sounding really good. How did you do this weekend?
Oh, pretty good. I was just doing some work for work, some background work, but not too intense. But overall, just relaxing and looking forward to tonight's net. So I'm glad you're coming in here. I heard Paul there earlier, and boy, it's really excellent conditions on 222. Boy, when 222 works good, it sure works good. It's almost like 432 sometimes.
Yeah, no, it's working very well tonight. We can't complain. So I'm surprised that I'm hearing you. I moved the antenna up where I don't normally have it here because I was trying to pick up Paul, and he came up real good in this direction, and there you are like a rock. I didn't even try going back. There's no point in trying to peek any more on you. So wonderful to hear you, Fred. And keep checking that 2-meter band. Hopefully one of these days it'll get quiet for you. Boy, we got some terrible noise showing up on 6 meters here. I don't know. I'm watching this, watching my screen here, my spectrum display, and all of a sudden it jumped up a white noise up to half scale. Half of the display was filled up with white grass. So something making huge noise in the area here on 6. We'll be over there in a little while, of course. Let me just take a standby. KW6S, I wonder if you can copy me with the antenna this far off, Tom. Over. I don't hear Tom yet, but he should be here. Anyway, let's see if I can hear Jim. We should be able to hear Jim, WB6JNN here. Let's see, Jim. Wonder if you're copying. K6MYC, WB6JNN, K6MYC in the Bozo Net. Over.
K6MYC, WB6JNN in San.
I hear you, Tom.
Yeah. I got covered up by Fred.
No, you're okay. You're loud, but Tom just called in. So we'll get back down to you, Tom. I'm north of you a little bit with the antenna, but plenty of signal. So we got you checked in. Stand by a second, Tom, and we'll get back. We're working WB6JNN in East San Jose right now. So go ahead, Jim. Take one and tell us what you did this weekend. Over.
Oh, various and sundry things, but I don't remember all of them. Getting old, I do things that I don't remember what I did. But anyway, been working on the shack here and playing games with my radios and trying to get things squared away a little bit better. I have a few cables that I have questions about. And then I have an antenna that I need to get put up, and I have some other stuff. And so I'm sort of planning around that kind of thing, and doing some HF work too. So I work several stations around. And had some conversations with some, and just did some point of context with others. K6MYC, WB6JNN.
Yeah, very good. Let me ask you a question. I've never heard you mention it, but we're trying to scrape together some equipment to get more people on 902 for contesting, because there's a huge score increase when you make contacts on 902 on the VHF contests. Do you have any 902 equipment, Jim?
No, I do not have anything on 902. And generally in this area, if there's anything available, it's FM.
Well, I understand. But there are transverters out there. I'm hoping to find some more transverters. I had an old Down East microwave, and we put that in the hands of K6USY to make one contact with John, K6 Mexico, Italy. When he's down at his contest location where N6NB used to be in DMO5. And but then it dawned on me, we got grid squares real close to where we are. He could have picked up a lot more points by working a few other grid squares if we can get these areas on the air. So we got one guy that's very close to Fresno, but he's in Charlie Mike 96, right on the border. So he would be easy for everybody. And then there's Charlie Mike 95 that we're going to try and get on down there in Atascadero. He's easy to work also. DMO5, DMO6, DMO7, and then up into the Bay Area, we've got Charlie Mike 87 and 97 and so on. So we're trying to get more people to get some equipment. We've got 4 corners here in Madera County, which you can drive around in a circle and work in 4 grids, so it works out pretty neat. Anyway, just thought I'd ask. And keep your ears to the ground for any 902 equipment, amplifiers, or preferably initially we need transverters. So that's what we're looking for. WB6JNN, and then we'll see who else is here, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC, WB6JNN. Well, I'm not sure. Jim might have something on 902. But I think I know he does it 2304 and up. But I know a couple of guys on FM. I think there's a 902 repeater and down in the Monterey Bay area and also up here. But that's about the extent of it. And I know of no transverters, so there's that. And also antennas is another issue. All right, WB6J.
Well, they must be fairly popular because Down East Microwave is making them, or actually it's Q5 Signal now. He has a 25 and a 50 watter. They're a little pricey considering the amount of use of the band, but if you had a good bunch of guys on, it wouldn't be bad. They're $550 for the 25 watter and $700 for the 150 for the 50 watt unit. So it's a little rich for most people's bud because of the fact that you don't use it very much. But anyway, they're available that way. But I thought we might find some of the lower powered ones that we could use. Anything up to from 2 watts and up we can use. I've got an amplifier that works 2 watts in and 120 out. So that would work with a real low powered transverter. Anyway, let you go, Jim. Thanks much, and we'll see. I'll shoot it down to Tom first and see how he's doing here this evening. Hopefully you're copying me, Tom, where the antenna is. WB6JNN 73, Jim. We'll see you tomorrow on 1296, I hope. K6MYC. Go ahead, Jim.
Yeah, okay. WB6JNN.
All right, down to you, Tom. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC. Over.
K6MYC, KW6S, 610. Yeah, I did not do any contesting, but I do have some 902 gear. I bought out a ham that was putting together a rover and the 902 transverters there. And so I'm going to be checking that out soon. But probably, I haven't decided whether I want to try to put it on the tower or not. That would take running new coax to the top of an additional coax to the top of the tower. So I haven't quite decided on that yet or not. Anyway, things are going good here otherwise, and looking forward to enjoying more ham radio. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, very good. Pretty good signal considering I'm beamed way up into the Bay Area. Band's conditions tonight on 220 sound really, really good. Okay, on the 220 or the 902 transverter, that would be good. If you decide not to do anything on 902, let me know and we'll try to pick that transverter up from whoever has it there and put it into the system here one way or the other. We'll get it in the hands of somebody. But if you want it, you go ahead and get it and give us Charlie Mike 96 there. That wouldn't be bad. All right. right, 7-3 for now, Tom, and we'll catch you, of course, later on 6. I've got the antenna beamed right at you on 6 meters. So when I switch over to the 6 meters at about 8:15 or 8:20, I'll be trying to pick you up so you don't have to stay up too late. I'll pick you up first, and then I'll head on up to Nevada and go back that way. Over.
Yeah, very good. I will. I'll watch on the streaming, and so I'll know when you switch to 2. Switch to 6, even if I'm not hearing you. So I should be here and be ready. K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, very good, Tom, and hopefully we'll hear Lee also. You have 6 United on 6 meters there. Thanks much. We'll see you in about a half hour, I guess, from here. Or a little more than a half hour, but not much more than that. 7-3, KW6S, K6MYC, back into the Bay Area. Who's hearing me? I'll just stand by. Who's copying me in the Bay Area? K6MYC, Bozo Net, 220. Very, very light. Try it again. Try it again.
I just forgot to turn on the amplifier, W6PQL.
I was going to say, it sounded like you, but you were way too weak, and I was just about to move the antenna. I could probably bring it up on you, but you're Q5. No problem, Jim. Good to hear you. And, of course, we will be on 6. If you want to get in early, I'll be, as I mentioned to Tom, I'm pointed at the Bay Area, or actually at Santa Cruz right now, but I'm sure I could work you on 6. If you want to be there at 8:20, I can catch you and whoever else is in a hurry to get off of 6 meters and go to bed or whatever. So, and then I'll go to the guys in Nevada real quick, like. So there you go. How was your weekend? It was pretty nice here yesterday, and very nice today again. Saturday was a little cool. It let me know that winter's a-coming, but it was tolerable. We could still stay outside in shirt sleeves once the day got going. W6PQL, K6MYC. Do you have 902 in your shack?
Yes, I have 902, 222, let's see, 2304, 3456. I have 5 gigahertz, all the way. I have 10 gigahertz also, but I don't have that on the air right now. But I've actually got 600 watts on 902. I build those amplifiers too.
Wow, that'd be good. I got 120 water also right now. I loaned it to K6USY to use with the Down East microwave transverter that I have used. I've had it forever, and I never put the thing on the air. I think I've been on the air a couple of times with it, but haven't had the antennas in the air for a couple of 3 years. So we're trying to get 902 going again because it's a really good band to get a lot of score when you're trying to build up a score for a contest station. So we're trying to help out John, K6 Mexico, Italy down here. But in the process, I thought, well, let's get some more people on, and we'll have a 902 band if we can help put pieces together and maybe get a couple of rovers going. We got lots of grid squares to go into, and every time you get a grid square on 902, it's a big score. W6PQL, K6MYC, over.
Okay, yeah, that sounds like fun. It's a pretty quiet band right now. There's a lot of Part 15 devices around here in suburbia, so we generally hang around 902.005 upper sideband. It's quieter down there, and the noise blanker generally can take care of those signals that sweep across the band down in that area. But once you get up above 100 or so, it gets pretty noisy. But it can be a good band. I used to run with a guy down in, I forget, K6IBY. That was Joe, I think. He's down in the, where is that area down there, south of, what am I trying to think of? Anyway, it's south of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It's where my daughter went to college down there. Anyway, Joe passed away, of course, so he's not there anymore. But I used to run with him all the time up and down the coast. And at that time, I didn't have 600 watts. I only had about 150, 200, I think. But it was enough. And also, the fellow that down in Los Osos, Bill, and I forget Bill's call. It's been a long time since I've worked him or even talked to him. Okay, on 6 meters, I'll see you about 20 after 8 or thereabouts, and we'll get that done quickly, and I'm going to head up 10 kilohertz and work Santa Barbara if he's there tonight. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Okay, very good. Good luck getting Steve down there. And we'll catch you at 8:20, 8:30, somewhere in that window. Very good. Let's see if there's anybody else. We've been missing WA6AXX forever. I don't know if he's ever going to join us again on the band here. I think he's gotten to be a recluse. Maybe he's either happy with the Democratic Party or embarrassed by him. I'm not sure which. But anyway, he's sure quiet. Anyway, we got K6KLY has 222, but I haven't heard him on for a couple of weeks. QRZ 222 beaming the Bay Area. Who do we have left? Anybody else? K6MYC Bozo Net. Yeah, it's awful quiet out there. All righty, well, I'm going to slide on up to Oakley then. Here we are up toward Oakley. N6RO, I should say. Big contester N6RO with a huge score in the California QSO party. K6MYC.
K6MYC and all N6 Oscar. I still have that call for 2 more days. And Bozo 835 and Charlie Mike 97. Dinner is going to be mahi-mahi and asparagus and mushroom and onions and stuff. And the high temperature was 86 today. Supposed to get to 90s tomorrow and then cool off. I hope. I like it around 80. So plus or minus 2. And 6 RO.
Okay. Why don't you go over one more time your scoring and how many contacts you guys made on the California QSO party? My guy here, I don't know if you guys ever worked WO4 Oscar 4 Oscar, but he did just under 1,300 as I told you last night. But he was hampered by the fact that I didn't have the big antennas could not be used on the 40-meter band. With high power, he had to go back to 60 watts. He did make quite a few contacts, but probably not as many as he would have if he'd been pounding away with 1,300 and some antenna gain. I don't think the antennas have much gain below 7,100 as the reflectors are starting to turn into directors there. Not quite, but it's almost that way. Anyway, back to you, and to give me a quick recap again on your scores and how you came out in terms of others.
Yeah, my total was 3,531, I think it was. I'm not looking at the chart right now. And we had over 800 contacts on 20, 15, and 10 each band. Over 800. In fact, 930 on 15, I think. That's just out of my head. I have to go to another computer to call the numbers. I can give you more detail when we go to 6 meters.
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, I couldn't remember whether it was 3,200 or 3,500 and something that you made total. That's outstanding. Very good.
The main comparison we did was comparing to our score last year when we were multi with 8 operators. This time we only used 3 stations instead of 6. And but they were all SO2R using Flex. So that's how we almost beat our own record in multi, but we set a new multi-2 record that's probably going to stand for a long time, maybe into the next cycle. Hope I'm here then. And 6RO.
It sounds like with 915 contacts or whatever you said on 15 meters, boy, That's huge. I don't know what we worked. I have a 15-meter antenna up there, but it's fixed at 25 feet and at altitude, but on the top of the hill, so it really doesn't matter what the height is, but it's fixed, so he could not rotate it. So he got whatever he could get going due east, and I think he did pretty well on 15, but I didn't get the individual scores on each band that he had. Anyway, maybe he'll give me a recap when he gets home. He flew out this morning about noon.
Yeah, maybe he will post to the 38 score reporting website. That way we know exactly what he did. Yeah, okay on the antenna situation. Fortunately, we were using the 4-element M squares, 2 of them on 40 meters, so we could operate phone and CW. In fact, we had well over 400 CW QSOs on 40 meters, and not that much on phone. I think about 200 or so. The band is very noisy, atmospheric noise. On 15, we're using a single KLM on the top of our stack, but the other antenna on the stack pointed is fixed, broken rotator, fixed on VK, and the third KLM is sitting on the ground after we rebuild it. We're waiting for Hector to come out and put it up. So that's the antenna story in 6-0.
Yeah, you just took a big drop up in frequency. I think you went up in frequency. You got very low pitched. It just took off real fast. What are you using for a transverter?
It's not the transverter. It's the K3 that I think I bumped the knob, but it does drift, and it's way off in calibration, about 4 kilohertz. I don't have a high stability reference in this particular K3. It's okay for the HF, but I always have to tune well above 100 to copy. I think I bumped the knob.
Yeah, but it's starting to go down again now. Something's taking off really fast. You didn't bump the knob that time, and it started out right on frequency, and by the time you were done, you were already off frequency, maybe 100 cycles. So it's drifting like crazy. I've never heard that before on you. So something has changed. Anyway, not to worry. I copied everything, and we'll look for a recap and an update on 6 meters after a bit there. Take care. Go get some dinner. Enjoy. We had nice dinner here, chicken and rice and a nice salad and some broccoli. So we're stuffed. Good night, Ken. See you in a little bit. N6RO, okay, 6MYC.
Roger. See you on 6.
Okay, anybody else in this direction for 222 Bozo? Over. Who's the beep beep? Okay, I'm going to Sacramento. I'm looking for KO6KD. This should be up on you, Bill. KO6KD, Kilo Oscar 6 Kilo Delta, K6MYC. KO6KD, KO6KD, K6MYC.
Yeah, Mike, there we go. Just got to get the little microphone, K6MYC from KO6KD Bozo 776. I'll copy.
Yeah, good copy. You got a little flutter on you, but good signal. Got your 776, and it was good chat this morning. We had a good time this morning. Thank you again all for helping me get the radio back in working order. Over.
Well, we hadn't said anything, but it just kind of it was very, very pronounced the way it sounded. Somebody had to say something because we just figured, I don't know, you just were not aware of it, and it would not be the right thing to do to let you think that everything was fine when it weren't. So I'm just babbling on here, but it was my pleasure. Hopefully we got you going in the right direction, and we'll see how things are in the morning.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be all okay. I'm a little bit disturbed about the original microphone because you guys have been listening to that for a long time. And the mic cord on it is quite old, and it finally gave up this morning. As you said, lots of hum. It had been moved quite a bit during the contest, and there's probably a broken ground in there or something in the cable. I might try to get that fixed here at home. But I should probably be better off just sending the whole thing back to Heil and let them find the problems with the cables. Anyway, good signal here. We'll look for you on 6 after a bit. I'm going to stop briefly or start briefly at Santa Cruz so Tom KW6S can get off to bed. And then I'll zoom up to Nevada and come back your way. So it shouldn't be too long before I pick you up on 6, Bill. Good evening for now. K06KD, K6MYC, Bozo Net 222 it up.
Very, very.
KM6 SRR.
See if I can round up anybody over on 2 meters and tell them that you'll be coming up on 6 here shortly. If not, then, well, we'll see how it goes. All right, 7-3 for now, K06KD.
Okay, got it. Hopefully we'll hear you on 6, sir. I'll be pointing your way and also trying to work Redding and John, of course. 7-3 for now. Good evening, Rob. K06, KM6SRR. I guess you're done with the Aries thing, K6MYC.
Yeah, finally. I got up kind of a late start, and then I had some traffic with the Aries people, and then with our local net, I had some more traffic with them, and finally got all that worked out. I checked in late with the Porterville net, and now I'm here. And you can also put down 1200 KM6 UKN.
Yeah, I have KM6 UKN down at 1200, and got yourself there. Very good. And we're set up to go over on 6. I'm going to start with Tom again like I did last week in Santa Cruz so he doesn't have to stay up till 9 o'clock. We'll catch him. I got the antenna pointed right at him now, and then we'll work Tom and maybe Jim PQL in the Bay Area and then head right on up to Nevada and come back the other way. So that's the deal there.
Okay, sounds good. Have you been up to Nevada yet on the 220 band?
Sorry, say again.
Have you been up to Nevada on the 220 band here?
Oh, I'm just heading that way now. As soon as we finish up, we'll be going in that direction. So what time is it?
Looks like 7:58.
Yeah, we're early, but they'll be ready for us. Hopefully we'll have 2 people, KE7UQL, and hopefully Larry will be there as well. So that's about it. And then I'll go, like I say, over to 6 meters at about 8:15 or so. May take a little break in here if we're done with them. And I guess I can probably have Judy come in and read these numbers to you before we go to 6 meters. You want to do that?
Well, you can. Aaron texted me a list, so I think that's probably good enough. Keep your count to what you got, and I'll check his count when I add what I hear now.
Yeah, well, I'm sure he's got them all because what he can't hear is he's hearing on the stream, so he hears me. I always give the Bozo number. So it looks like there's a little light tonight, but we're missing 2, but I think I got about, let's see, there's about 10. 11, maybe 11 or 12 so far, over.
Yeah, I've got 13, including Candace and me.
There you go. All right, let me see, Bill. What's your antenna on this band? Are you whole looping on this band, Rob?
Yeah, me. Yes, I have one whole loop on this band. I do have a longer Yagi, but there's no room to put it up because it'll run into my other mass.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. I was going to turn you over to say hello to Bill, but Bill probably won't hear you here. Bill, are you hearing anything at all from Rob? Oh, sounds like Bill's already moved over to 6. Okay. Anybody else here before we go to Nevada? Anybody else for 222 in this direction? K6MYC.
KM6SRR.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I do have an amplifier I bought with the antenna. I guess I could put that up, but I don't know how well that would work with just a whole loop.
Preamp or amp?
It's a regular amp, but then I'd be what they call an alligator, where I'm all bark and no ears.
Well, not necessarily. If you, it depends. How much power does the amp put out?
It's a PQL amp. I'm guessing it's at least 1,000. Let me look and see if I can tell.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I got one. That's 1,000 or so. Yeah, not much more. 900 to 1,000. That's good. Well, yeah, you'd probably be an alligator because a lot of guys don't run a lot of power on 220, but you also got good ears because you're quiet. A lot of people don't have that condition, so you could probably put that on and have some more QSOs with people.
From time to time I can hear Larry, and sometimes I can hear Ken, N6RO, and of course the local guys, and that's about it.
So what you could add, it would help you quite a bit. You'd pick up 4 dB of antenna gain, almost 4 dB when you stack a pair of hole loops. It gives you a huge advantage over a single. Over.
Yeah, I was thinking about it, but I didn't really want to spend the money when I do have a long Yagi that I'll eventually go to. But that's going to have to be at the first of the year before I get the towers going, and that's where I'd have to put it.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't have a 220 hole loop either. I'll let you borrow it, but I don't have one here.
Yeah, it probably would let me hear better, but it'd be temporary. But you know what? I guess it'd work for 3 months. Maybe I should consider it.
Yeah, you probably wouldn't have too much trouble getting rid of it, or just keep it for a rover, you know. A stack pair of those roving is quite a system.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on doing with my other hole loops that I have here also. And I do have the framework built up for putting it on my rover. Matt welded up a nice aluminum stuff that I had put together. So I'm set up to do roving sometime down the road when I can get to it.
Well, you or somebody for you. Yeah, depending on how serious you get with your contesting station there. All right. Well, let's go up to Nevada. Is there anybody else here before I go to Nevada that wants to check in? K6MYC Bozo Net 222. I don't know where Ken Holden is tonight. Okay, here we are up to Nevada. N7 Whiskey Tango or KE7UQL. Usually, if Larry's in there, he would have called on CW already. But let's see if I've got Daniel, and then he can tell us who's there and who isn't. KE7UQL, K6MYC. Daniel?
Daniel is here, 272, over. November 7 Whiskey Tango, 657 is also here.
Okay. With a lot of weird flutter on you. Got it. Got you both. 272 and 657. Good to hear you, Larry. You take a transmission, Daniel, and shoot it over to Larry if you would. That'll give a chance for that weird flutter on Larry to dissipate a little bit. KE7UQL, K6MYC.
Roger, roger. Yes, quite a bit of flutter on my end as well, over.
Yeah, well, give me some more chatter. I'll see if I can find a direction that goes away.
Okay, here is KE7UQL calling from Delta Mike 09, east of Carson City, Nevada, in western Nevada, over.
Yeah, well, I can't get rid of the motor voting, but you're very nice and strong in all directions, and I'm wiggling the antenna here, so the signals are coming over the mountains pretty well. Over to you, Larry, and hopefully you're copying okay. N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC.
Yeah, K6MYC, November 7 Whiskey Tango. You're 5 and 9 with the preamp on here. Got pretty good copy for you, not too bad. A lot of noise on the band tonight also. But anyway, just good for you. I don't think Richard will be around tonight on 6 meters. He's got that astronomy thing. So I don't think he's going to be around. But anyway, I'll be around there for a little while. K6MYC, by the way, whatever happened to W86IKE Gary? I never hear him anymore. What happened to him, over?
Yeah, well, I don't know whether he's moved back down or not. He, you know, two things happened when he moved. He and his wife separated, and I don't know what happened to a lot of his equipment, but I would sure like to get Gary back on. He was a really good operator, and he was on all the time. but I don't know what happened with his station and all the equipment and stuff. And he may be somewhere in California, but maybe he's not in a good spot for the checking into the Bozo Net. I thought he moved down. He moved to Oregon for a while, but I'm pretty sure he moved back. But I haven't heard anything from him, so he's been very, very quiet. But anyway, you're pounding in very strong tonight. 222 band sounds very good. Now, I'm going to go over to 6, but I'm going to start just briefly at Santa Cruz so Tom, KW6S, can go to bed after a long weekend, and then I'll come up and get you guys just about 8:20, 8:30 or so. So we'll see you just a little bit on 6 meters, Larry. N7 Whiskey Tango in the group, K6MYC.
Okay, now you're up to about 10 over, so we got a little propagation that's working tonight. Anyway, well, like I say, the QRZ still gives that California address, so I've never heard him anymore, so I just was curious what happened. Anyway, 7-3 with the on 6 and 7WC.
Okay, well, we'll see you in about 10 minutes or so. I'm going to take a little break in here, I guess. All right, thank you, guys. 7-3, and we'll be over on 6 shortly.
Okay, KD7UQL, 7-3, Mike. Good night.
Yeah, 7-3, Daniel, and you drifted a little bit low in frequency. You're high-pitched now. A little high-pitched. You might want to retune just slightly. But we got you all okay. And very steady signals on 222 tonight. Hopefully 6 will be good as well. 7-3. And we'll see you tomorrow night, Daniel, on 1296, I hope. KE7UQL, K6MYC, 7-3, Daniel.
USL, see you on 1296, KE7UQL, 7-3.
7-3. Okay, Rob.
Okay, Mike, yeah, Aaron already had me in there, so I've got a total of 14.
Okay, I think 14's a good number. A little light. We should have had Ken and one or two others in here, but we'll take 14.
Yeah, I'm not sure where Ken was. I sent out some information on the BOD group, the board meeting, board emails, and I don't know if he was doing something or not tonight.
Normally he gets on 222 because he gets out really well and has no trouble working everybody, and he also would pick up Ralph, but we didn't have anybody to go down and get Ralph tonight.
Yeah, that's true. He usually gets Ralph. Did Jim get 52?
Well, I haven't heard. I can swing the antenna back toward the Bay Area. Is it 8? It's after 8 o'clock. Let's see.
It's 8:09.
Yeah, I haven't heard his CW, and I'm pretty sure I would have heard it by now if he'd worked him. Maybe he didn't work him. So I'm going to go back and put the antenna back toward the Bay Area here. And then we'll go over and check out 6 meters here. Here we go down to... There's the Bay Area. W6PQL, K6MYC. Any signals from Steve tonight?
Yeah, we got Steve. He was, both Jim and I worked him down there.
Oh, okay. Very good. I'll put 52 down. That gets us to an even 15. Thank you.
Okay, we'll see you on 6.
See you on 6, Jim, 7-3. K6MYC. Anybody else on 222 in the Bay Area? Late checks or missed?
K6USY going over to 6 meters.
doing?
Okay.
Okay. If you complained, nobody'd listen anyway, would they?
That's for sure.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go to Nevada in a second. You might want to turn up toward Nevada. Right now I'm looking for Tom, KW6S, who should be here in just a minute. But I don't hear him. But if you want to turn up toward Nevada, maybe we got very good conditions tonight, I think, on the other band. So 6 might be very good. Maybe you can hook up with the guys in Nevada on 6 meters here, Ben. So point due north and sit tight for a couple minutes. Once I work Tom and maybe 1 or 2 others in the Bay Area, then we'll move on up to Nevada.
KN6SR and KN6UKN, number 432 and 1200. Over.
Gotcha. 432 and 1200. Say hello to Ben.
Yep, I was waiting for you to give it back to me. How you doing, Ben? Yeah, I'm picking you up loud and clear there. WB6 GBS, call Bravo Sierra. Ben, are you still there? WB6 GBS, call Bravo Sierra.
Yes, I'm still here. Go ahead.
Okay, just giving you a shout out. Say hello.
Glad to hear you tonight. I guess you're pointing north then.
Yeah, part way. This is an antenna thing that's off a little bit. It's probably about 30 degrees off. My station has just been going downhill ever since I put it up.
What time is it, Rob?
8:13.
Okay, well, 8:15 to 8:20. 8:15 to 8:20. KW6 Sugar or W6PQL or anybody in the Bay Area for 6 meter Bozo Net, K6MYC.
Alpha Fox 6 United.
Charlie, 1192.
Oh, I got a whole bunch of you. AF6 United, good evening, Lee.
Well, you must have the antenna pointed in my direction if I beat out everybody else.
Yes. Yes, I do. Go ahead, take a transmission. I'm trying to find a pen that'll write here. Go ahead.
All right, I was just hanging back there for a few seconds because I thought maybe some of the others were checking in at the same time. So I didn't want to talk over anybody, even if I could. So yeah, nothing new going on here. Matter of fact, I had to scramble a little bit to get everything hooked up because I had my cables twisted around. I've been trying to get FT8 to work on this rig, the 847, and I've been experimenting around with a couple of different things, but I just haven't had too much success with it, and my heart's really not into it either. So the soulless medium, FT8. So anyway, I much prefer talking on the radio. K6MYC from AF6 United.
Yeah, what's wrong?
I just can't get the radio and the Raspberry Pi to actually hear each other. I've got brig control happening and all of that kind of stuff, but I have to experiment with mic levels and getting, the speaker output back to the Raspberry Pi and that sort of thing. So I threw together something a couple of nights ago and was playing around with that and just got frustrated and walked away and decided I better do it when I'm fresher the next day. And the next day turned out to be something else, and then it was CQP, and now here we are. It's the Bozo Net.
Yes, it is. Are you putting 47 on FT8?
I'm sorry, say again?
Are you trying to put the 847 on FT8?
Yeah, because that's the radio that I've got that will do sideband on
on 6 meters. Well, I guess I could do 6 meters on the DX10, but I want to use it for 2 meters and see what kind of stuff is happening on that area. And because every time I've done the VHF and up contest, it seems like there's much more activity on the digital digital modes. So I'd like to get on and do some sideband work, but I'd also like to be able to do some FT8 work. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. K6MYC from AF6U.
Okay, well, I don't know what Raspberry Pi is. Is that a chip that lets you interface?
Oh, a Raspberry Pi is a mini computer. It's about the size of a pack of cigarettes, but it's a full-blown computer. It runs on an ARM processor, much like your cell phone does. As a matter of fact, I think it's based on a cell phone processor, and it is actually quite capable. And I have several of them laying around, and it has, audio and video. It actually has USB ports on it. It's got Ethernet. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got HDMI ports. It's got standard audio-video ports on it and stuff like that. And it's got a special little area called GPIO, which is pins that you can hook things up to do experimentation. And the pins can actually be separately controllable and send commands to some other kind of a board or to a robotic computer or that sort of thing. It's quite a flexible device, and it's used by a lot of experimenters, and it's cheap. You can buy one for $35.
AF6 United, KM6SR. Yeah, I've got a couple of those Raspberry Pis, Mike, so I could show you one sometime. I think they run on Linux, over.
Okay.
Yes, indeed. They run on a flavor, as they say, a flavor of Linux called Debian or Raspbian, actually specifically for the Raspberry Pi. But yeah, they can. They're actually quite capable for what they do. I actually have a Pi 5 that has a solid-state drive on it, and it works almost as fast as the PC that I have that I've been running N1MM on. So they actually have been coming along quite well, and they're a lot of fun, and they're cheap. And if you burn it up, you can throw it away and buy a new one. So yes, Rob, I hear you quite well tonight, KM6SRR. So I'll just back out of here and say 7-3 to you guys. KM6SRR, K6MYC from AF6 United. Back to you.
Go ahead, Rob. Finish up.
Okay, Lee, it's good to hear you. This is one of our good bands, I guess, there. AF6 United, KM6SRR. Yeah, I just wanted to chime in and let Mike know. Yeah, Pis are very popular, and they're a good thing. We use them a little bit at work to run each of our printers for our alarm system. So I've got a couple where I'm doing my own experimenting. Anyway, I'll turn it back to Mike, KM6SR.
Alrighty, let's see. I'm KW6. Are you here?
K6MYC, KW6S. Yeah, I wasn't hearing Rob at all, though, and I usually do. But yeah, I'm here, and everything is pretty much the way it was when we were on 222 a little bit earlier. I see a little action on the streaming about the request for 902, so it looks like you got some stuff stirred up there. K6MYC, KW6S.
Well, we'll keep stirring it up. All right, very good.
Hey, Mike, I think it is. I got a short or a open every once in a while because you're kind of dropping out now and again.
I didn't get that, Rob. I think you and I doubled just a little bit. Say it again.
I think your mic cord has a break in it because it goes open every once in a while and drops out.
Well, I think it's the switch. I just wasn't holding the switch well.
Okay, just want to pass it on because, yeah, I was hearing you a little bit choppy there. Anyway, KM6SR, back to net. And I tuned in Tom a little better. I don't know if he's hearing me now. Over.
Yeah, I am, but the problem was on my end here, which was a mistake I made on the weekend as well. I ended up putting it on a little antenna that I use for 40 meters here sometimes. It's about 4 feet off the ground along my fence, and that's why I wasn't hearing you. I can hear you in great shape now. I'm wondering how I got by on 222 as well. Anyway, KM6SR, KW6S.
Okay, Tom. Yeah, I peeked on you a little bit there. Good to hear you. KM6SR, back to net.
All righty, that's fine and dandy. 7-3, Tom. Let me go. Oh, yeah, I don't know what's going on here. It's a mic button. I'm just not pushing it hard enough. This is a different mic. I had to go over this one because the other one started to sound funny this morning. Let me go up and see if I can hear W6PQL. PQL, W6PQL. Jim, are you here?
Yeah, I'm here, Howdy.
Go ahead, Jim. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't think you pressed the mic button real hard that time. Okay, just checking in and out with you, Mike. K6MYC, W6PQL. KB6WSC 775.
Okay, I hear 775 in there also. Very good. Thank you, Mike. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, K6MYC. Good evening.
Good evening, Mike and the group. And it is clear skies with the moon bright and 63 degrees. So we're loving it. Back to the net.
Okay, very good, Mike. Oh, come on now. This thing is... I wonder if it's the mic cord or it's the mic button. No, it's the button. Boy, I just changed the switch on the other. I had to put a different switch. These switches on these Heil microphones are terrible. They last a little while and then they fail. And I had to put a different kind of a push button on the other mic, but the other mic's got a problem, so I'm fighting it tonight. Between mic cords and bad switches on these Heil things, I'm fighting it. All right. I won't keep it, Mike. I'll see if there's anybody else in the Bay Area before I go to Nevada. Here we go.
And 5 NPD, 1129.
1129. We got you. Very weak, but I got you. Brett, go ahead.
Well, here, I'll turn it up a little bit so maybe I can come up from the noise a smidge. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening, Brett. Good signal. I got a little power line noise or inverter noise in your direction tonight. It's quite serious, but I'm copying you through it. Just unpleasant to listen to. Anyway, good to hear you. Thanks for checking in. N5NPD, K6MYC.
Good evening, Mike. We'll catch you next time.
All right. Thank you, Brett. Thanks for checking in quickly here. Anybody else in the Bay Area or any place that's hearing me, please check in now 6 meters before I go to Nevada, K6MYC.
November 6th, Bravo, Charlie. Bozo Net is 1192.
Okay. Who's the 11? Is that you, John?
Yeah, that's correct. 1192. Bravo.
Yeah, I didn't get it. Stand by. Don't go away. I've got to put you on hold a second. Let me get N6BCC in here. 1134, right, Merle?
QSL, Mike. 1134. And I'll just make it real short and everything. Just seeing how you and Judy are doing. Hope everything's going great for you guys.
Yeah, no, we're doing fine. We had a busy weekend here, but I didn't get on the air much because I had a guest. Come on, Mike. What's the matter? Damn mic button is giving me trips here. I'll have to find a way to push it so it stays closed. We had a guest operator that operated this station here all weekend, W040, and did about 1,300 contacts in the CQP contest. So we didn't get on the radio very much. Go ahead, Merle.
Hey, Roger. Oh, yeah, well, I'll tell you, that was a busy weekend, that's for sure. Yeah, we took and did ours and stuff, and Brett did his and everything, and already submitted logs and everything. So, yeah, it was fun. Sunday, I wasn't feeling too good. I think I had too much caffeine, and I had a bad case of TB, tired butt.
Yeah, I hear you. All right, let me let you go. There was somebody else underneath you. It might have been Merle. I mean, not Merle, but it might have been Mario. Mario, was that you in there? 1189, was that you, Mario?
You are, 1189.
Okay, I got you. But I got so much of this power line noise, I've got difficulty copying you. But we got you all okay. 189. Thanks much, Mario. We won't keep it because it's. I'm trying to be quick to get up to Nevada, and I haven't made it yet. So I got to get out of here and get to Nevada before they give up on me here. KO6IQR, K6MYC.
Go ahead, Mike. Go ahead and take care of the guys up north. KO6IQR. 7-3.
Okay, 7-3. Anybody else before I go to Nevada? K6MYC.
One more call, Mike. WB679 1090.
1090. I got you, Gary. Was there somebody else? 1090. I have. Who was the other one?
807 was in there, Mike. I heard him earlier.
Who was it? 807?
QSL.
807, really? That's AB6SR. AB6SR, go ahead, Stan. I don't hear him. Call him, Rob.
AB6SR, KM6SR in the Bozo group. I'm not hearing him now, Mike. Maybe he's going to try coming back later. I'm sure I heard him.
Okay, well, I wrote him in. Let's try again. 807, 807, AB6SR, AB6SR, AB6SR. Let me go back this way a little bit. AB6 Sugar Radio, AB6SR. Oh, no. Got to go this direction. Going the wrong way here. AB6SR. Is that better for you, Stan? Over. I don't hear him, but I got him checked in anyway. All right. Let's see here. Anybody else before we go to Nevada? K6MYC, quickly.
Oh, Mike, it's Gary, WB6. I did not hear Stan, so I'm not sure if Stan is running low power. I'm going to let you move on to Nevada because we're still eating dinner. I'm going to say 73. Talk to you on Wednesday. K6MYC, WB6.
Okay, I'm not even copying you 100%. Gary, but I got it. You did not hear 807 in there, and I wonder how you found that. May have to go back to the stream and listen for that one, Rob, because I didn't hear it either. KM6SRR in the group, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, go up to Nevada. We'll figure that out later.
All righty, I'm going to go to Nevada. Here we go.
K6MYC, WB6, JM3.
I hear you.
K6USY 1079 and Bozo 1100.
Here, I can't even make it.
Yeah, is it not staying keyed up? Yeah, I could key the rig. I could key the rig for you from here, but that'd be really inefficient.
try this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that better?
Yeah, you're keying up, and the audio sounds okay at the moment.
Okay, it'll be a little different. This mic's different than the other one for some reason, but anyway. If you can hear me, we got it. Okay, let's see. I'm pointed toward Nevada now. Let's see what we get here. KD6BQ, KD6BQ. Richard, are you there? K6MYC.
WB6JNP.
I got you, Dane. WB6JNP, we got you. Go ahead, Dane.
Okay, nothing new. K6MYC, WB6JNP 107.
Yeah, I transmitted back to you, but the mic gave up on me. It's got a bad switch. The mic works great, but the switch is no good. And the cord's okay. One of three things on these IO microphones. Okay, anyway, I got the old mic back on here with a new cord, so maybe this will stay together for 10 seconds. Anyway, I'm sorry about last night. We called you in. We did get you logged in, but I didn't get back to you. I got tangled up with other people and forgot. WB6JNP, course gold, K6MYC.
Not a problem, Mike. WB6JNP.
Alrighty. And I know now Richard isn't going to be there. He's in his astronomy meeting, so let me see if I can get Larry. N7WT, N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC. Go ahead, Larry. What time is it, Rob? Well, what time is it, Rob?
2.
I double with you. Say it again.
8:32, Mike. K6USY.
Okay. Well, I don't know where N7 Whiskey Tango is. I told him about 8:30, so. Anyway, let me see. Richard's not going to be there tonight because he's got an astronomy meeting, so the only one we'd have in Nevada would be Larry. Larry, you got to come in or we're going to leave you. N7 Whiskey Tango, K6MYC. Well, let me go back to Sacramento. He'll probably still hear me, and maybe he'll come in on CW. Let me go back to Sacramento and pick up the guys there. Coming down to right about here. That should be good for you, Bill. KO6KD, K6MYC. Nothing from Bill. KR6MR, K6MYC.
I'll give you a little chatter there, Mike. K6MYC. K6MYC. KO6KD, Bozo 776. Bozo 776, responding, Mike, how copy?
Yeah, we got you fine, Bill. No problem. A little bit of wavery QSB, but the band is just a little unstable. I've noticed the signals are going up and down. Funny on 222 at the end of the 222 net also. But you're good copy. I didn't hear anything from Larry, and he said he would be there. I told him 8:30 because I had to go to the Bay Area first.
Golf Yankee, Bozo.
Really? Well, you never know between, what happens every day. There's, things can happen. We're just chatting here local about a life flight helicopter that crashed upside down here on Highway 50 a little while ago. So apparently that's a big mess, and still getting information about it. But you never know what can happen between one point and another. So sorry you were not able to make contact with him. Mike, I should say John is here, and he's going to check Darren in because Darren was here, but he just couldn't make it. He had to leave. So I'll get out of the way and let you continue on with the net. K6MYC and the Bozo Group from KO6KD.
Okay, very good. I'll put 756 in here and 759 and go get him right now. 756. Okay. Very good. What kind of a helicopter was it? Was it fire control or what was it?
Yeah, life flight, you know, the medevac life flight going from accident scene to the hospital or between the hospitals, life flight transport.
Oh, boy. So they probably lost everybody if it went upside down on them, huh?
John's got more information than I do, so with that, let's go to our man on the scene, John, KR6MR, with more details. Take it away, John.
Yeah, go ahead, John, KR6MR, K6MYC. KR6MR, maybe he's watching the news there, K6MYC. Well, I'll tell you what, Bill, KO6KD, I got John and Darren checked in, and we'll just assume they've got their noses on the TV watching for that crash information. Maybe they'll check in before we're through. Let me see if I can hear Redding. Redding, give me some CW. CW from Redding, please. KD6SW, K6MYC. Only I don't hear any CW there. Hello, who is that? KR6MR, K6MYC. No, it's not John. Who else is in here? QRZ, Bozo Net, 6 meters, K6MYC.
Y, Whiskey, Baker, 6, Golf, Yankee, Bozo, 884.
Yeah, we've got you, Phil. I had you written in, I just didn't get to you yet. WB6GGY, big signal, K6MYC.
HNA's also in here, Mike.
Okay, go ahead, Greg.
Good evening. This is Greg, WA6HNA 1013. Good evening, Mike.
Yeah, good evening. And I told you already, but welcome back from the vacation. You're probably getting settled in pretty well now, huh?
Yeah, I'm still trying to get caught up. We had my son and daughter-in-law and the grandkids all up for the weekend for the big airport day activities up here at Pine Mountain Lake. And we're recovering now, so we should start getting back to normal soon.
Okay, by January, February of 2027, you'll be okay, huh?
Yeah, once we get through all the way to New Year's and then some.
Yeah, there you go. Well, good to hear you. Good signal from both of you. Phil, thanks for coming in this morning, and it was a pretty good group this morning, and thank you guys for helping me out with the audio. I had to go back to the other old microphone, so I'm on the original mic with the new mic cord now. But the new microphone that you guys liked a little better has got a switch, the keying switch. The mic switch has gone bad on me, so it was going intermittent as I was talking, and it got worse and worse and worse. I've had every one of them on the Heil mics fail. I've got a new one on this one, and this little push button, it's got a big push button that sticks way out, but it works. And it's worked for years now. But I can't change them anymore because I can't see what I'm doing, so I'll have to find this other push button switch and get somebody else to put it on the other microphone there. Anyway, I should just send the damn thing back to Heil, but everything should go back. This is the one that had the cartridge. It didn't sound as good as the new one. So one thing and another. It's always something, ain't it, Phil? WB6GGY with WA6HNA, K6MYC. Go ahead, Phil. Did I go away?
Nope, you're still there. Go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, WB6GGY. Okay, Mike. And yeah, your audio is much improved over what it was this morning. So yeah, but that was fun. It was fun working with you and the gang on the mic there. Okay, go ahead there, Greg, and WB6GGY.
Okay, guys. Yeah, it sounds like microphones are the topic of the month or something. So I know we've worked on a few of Phil's as well recently. So glad to hear it's working, and I'll go ahead and keep it short tonight. I got another net. Well, actually, so does Phil. We're on 10 meters, so thanks for letting me check in, and I'll say 73 to all. WA6HNA. Back to you, Mike.
Okay, fine, Greg. Well, here's what happened. I had a guest operator for the contest this weekend, the CQP, and he came in with a Heil headset because he had to have both hands free. This mic here, you have to hold one hand right with the other, and he couldn't use it because he has a computer and he was keying with the other hand. So, CW, I mean. So he changed all my mic settings. Well, then I got in here this morning, and everybody said I sounded terrible, and he had forgotten where he had started at. He was just wildly changing things until people said he sounded okay on 40 meters. Well, but the guys this morning, Phil and Bill and several others, helped me get the thing back on, so it sounded halfway decent again. And in the process, the mic cord failed, and then a new mic on there, and then all of a sudden tonight the new mic is the push button's failing, so I'm having no end of trouble with microphones all of a sudden. It's been microphone day here. Good evening, Greg. Thanks much for getting in there, and we'll look for you on Wednesday. WA6HNA, K6MYC.
Okay, 73, Mike. Yeah, and it's trouble with mics, not with the people mics, but the physical ones. But all right, take care. Back to you, Phil, and I'll let you guys wrap it up.
Yeah, I'm still standing on two legs. I'm still upright, not laying on my back pushing up daisies. That's the main thing. Go ahead, Phil, for your final. K6MYC to WB6GGY, and we'll see you in the morning.
We'll look for you in the morning, and we'll have everybody have a great evening. WB6GGY, 7-3 all.
7-3, Phil. Okay, back to KR6MR. John, have you joined us yet? I got him checked in anyway. Okay, Bill, you're probably copying all of this. Let me check one more time for Reading. I have not heard any CW, so maybe Rick just didn't make it. I usually hear little peeps of CW in there. He usually gets, as good as the conditions are this evening, I should hear him. KD6 Sugar Whiskey, KD6SW, Charlie November 80, Charlie November 80, Reading. Come on in, K6MYC, over.
Yeah, Mike, Mike, if you can hear me, John's chimed in over on 2 meter simplex. He can hear you, but he's not able to get any RF alpha right now for some reason, over.
Okay, no worries. I got him checked in anyway. Tell him he's checked in, and I also got Darren checked in, so we'll let it go for now. I think we're done except for going back and get N6RO. Then we'll be done with the net for the most part tonight. 7-3, Bill, see you in the morning. KO6KD, K6MYC. Anybody else before I go to N6RO?
Roger.
It should be pretty close, Ken. N6RO, okay, 6MYC.
Yeah, okay, 6MYC. Gotta get the,
yeah, I don't know if your audio broke up or what. You just quit right away. You've got a little crackling in it. Let's see if we can copy you, Ken. N6RO, okay, 6MYC.
Yeah, oh no, I had to turn the amplifier on. And it's still not working.
No, it's weaker.
How now?
Well,
anyway.
Yeah, I'm hearing you, but you're not your normal self, that's all. It's audio is very bad, probably left over from the weekend, over.
Yeah, I didn't have a time to change the settings back to the ones I use.
All righty. Anyway, anyway, we got you checked in. That's the main thing. We can catch up with you tomorrow on 1296, and probably you always have really good audio there from the 9700, so won't have a problem there. 73 N6RO, K6MYC.
Okay, I guess it's really unintelligible.
73 Ken. Anybody else in this direction? KD6 Whiskey Victor Lima, are you there? How about W6 Whiskey Zulu Zulu, are you there, John? Anybody else in the Bay Area? K6MYC Bozo Net, 6 meters. Not hearing anybody. And I don't know if there's any reason to go south, Rob. What do you think?
I try not to, Mike, and I know I'm good at it. I don't know. For some reason, Bill never checks in on here, and I think he's got 6 meters, nor Mike.
Which, Bill? Yeah, I haven't heard Bill or Mike tonight at all in any band. He didn't show up on 222, and, well, of course, they don't have 222. I was thinking of Ken, so there was nobody to work K6TSK. I made the mistake of not going south because Ralph never shows up at 7:30, but tonight would have been the night, wouldn't it?
Yep, that's how Murphy's works.
Yeah, that's Murphy for you.
Any better now, Mike?
Yeah, I hear Ken now.
Did somebody say, how is it now? Was that you, Ken?
Roger. I changed one setting, but I haven't got it all yet. Okay, never mind. We'll
yeah, it's just really sharp and peaky. It's really hard to understand, and it's almost like it's not got enough compression to hold up the average. Over. All I'm hearing is one very narrow bandwidth of audio.
Okay. What I get for contesting on weekends with
Well, I would say it wouldn't be worth a damn for contesting, but that's okay. That's my ears.
Yeah, well, it works.
Maybe they left it the wrong antenna.
Somebody else in there. Who was the other station? Give me the Bozo number again. K6MYC. Over. That might have been Ken, and you just took a dive, Ken.
I made a comment, Mike, KM6SRR.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just saying that maybe they left, the contest station left Ken's rig hooked up to the wrong antenna.
Well, it could be, but they also got all the settings wrong for anything but DXing or contesting or something, and it doesn't match up with his voice at all. Were you hearing him?
Oh, yeah, it sounded very tinny, and like you say, real sharp.
Yeah. Okay, anybody left in the Bay Area? K6MYC Bozo Net, Bay Area? Okay, I think we're done, Rob.
Okay. You know, I had the 222 radio still on. I suppose I could have heard Stan check in there. Does he have 222?
Does who have 222?
Stan, 807, AB6SR.
No, he does not have 222.
Okay, then it didn't come from my 222 radio that was on, so I'll have to listen to the stream again. I don't think I'm losing my mind, over.
Well, he does call in, but sometimes he doesn't hear as well as he transmits, perhaps. I work him very rarely on 6 meters, but he always complains that I don't hear him. And then he doesn't keep calling like he should.
Well, I guess I was pointed just the right direction, and I thought I heard him. It was his tone of voice, you know, kind of a British accent.
Well, yeah, exactly. No, it won't. You can leave him checked in. Leave him there. He's probably real, and we'll find out on Wednesday if he was certainly there on tonight. So with that, we can let it go. I can't count. You want to give me a count?
I think I hear Ken in there again.
Pointed back up your way, Ken. Did you want to try another test? K6MYC for N6RO. I don't hear him now.
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. That sounds a little better. We're waiting for you to transmit so we can check your audio.
Yeah, okay. I found a couple more things. The equalizer was way off toward the high end.
Yeah, it's better. It's still a little crackly. It just sounds like there's nothing in between. You know, there's nothing but high-level audio getting through. All the low-level audio isn't there, so the low parts of each word or something doesn't quite come through, and it pops on.
Yeah, well, I got mahi-mahi in my mouth. Maybe that's what's pushing it up.
Oh, for heaven's sakes. Well, no wonder.
I'll straighten it out eventually.
Yeah, well, it's much better than it was.
Yeah, I had the DAX was off, and the equalizer was really hitting hard at 2 kilohertz instead of 500.
Yeah, no, it was very pinched. There's no doubt about it. Okay, well, it's adequate for now. Don't worry about it. And we'll see you tomorrow night on 1296. N6RO Oakley, K6MYC with KM6SRR.
Hey, Ken, take a few more bites, chews, and it'll straighten out. Haha, KM6SRR.
Yeah, Rob. Mike, do you want to hear the quick breakdown?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give you just the band. They call it up here. We had a total of 3536, and all counties. On we had 1973 CW and 1558 phone. And the only difference between us and K6M, who was also multi-2, was the CW contact. We had 500 more CW because our operators are CW guys. They can work phone too, but CW. And band-wise, 80 had 259, 40 had 600 something, 80 meters, 20 meters had 930, and 15 had 920, 10 meters had 860, so we hit the high bands really hard. 40 and 80 weren't that bad either. Okay, that's enough. N60.
Yeah, I don't know what Rick did here on 10 meters. I've got the 6-element 10 at 70 feet up on top of the hill. It should have been a killer based on your count. He should have done really well on 10 meters, but I don't know if he concentrated on that. Over.
Yeah, well, he's probably not used to working from this part of the country. Florida is a long way away.
Yeah. Who knows? Anyway, finish up your mahi-mahi. We're going to get out of here. Got 2 nets in a row, and I'm tired. Ready to go in and take a break and need a popsicle or something. Good night, Ken. We'll see you tomorrow. N6RO over to KR6MR. KM6SRR, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike, thank you. Hey, that sounds outstanding, Ken. Good job there. N6RO, KM6SRR. We'll say 73.
Okay, Rob. Have a good night.
Hey, Mike, I have 22.
KR6MR.
I'm rotating, but go ahead quickly, John.
Yeah, okay, just want to let you know I got the radio working. I don't know what was it.
I lost John because I was in the process of rotating. He said he got the radio fixed or whatever that means. That's all I heard from him. Did you copy him at all?
I thought I heard something. You talking about KR6MR?
Yeah, Roger.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm up that way now, but this one doesn't point exactly where it should be either, so I'm not sure if I'm on him or not.
Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll catch him tomorrow. Okay, give me your number again you said you had?
22.
All right, very good. I'm sure it's correct. Good enough. I'll see you guys later. Good evening, Rob, Aaron, and thanks again for running the stream there. K6USY, KM6SRR, and others that may be listening. K6MYC closing the 6-meter Bozo Net from Delta Mike 07 Delta Bravo. Good night, all.
Good night, Mike. K6USY.
We did not hear from John tonight, K6MI. I don't have him on either band. Did he check in?
No, he did not.
Okay, I didn't think so. Okay, so we did not miss John. He just wasn't there. Probably a band night. I think this is a band night, Ken, Rob. See you guys.
Okay, good night, Mike. K6MYC, KM6SR 73.